Hello everybody, welcome back to Andy's Beard Reviews. I've been out, nipped out and just had in fact I need to wash my hair because I've just been shorn by the Turkish barbers and come back and decided to do this last review, which is this one. This is from Northern Monk. It's their syrup stack. It's a Canadian Pancake Breakfast Stout. Comes in at 6% ABV. It says, because I did notice on the side of it, it says a Canadian breakfast stout with hints of smoky bacon and syrup. They're turning Northern Monk into a bit of a specialist, aren't they, on these dark stout, like almost like very sweet pastry stouts. This one, I got this from Yorkshire Craft Beers, paid £4.60 for it. I think it's out of stock now. I think it's on drafting places, but I think in cans, I think you probably find it out of stock. If you haven't already got one, then you might struggle to get one. I'm not sure, because it is a syrup. I think it's supposed to be a maple syrup if it's got pancakes with it, so I'm not sure why it's like the Lion's golden syrup, unless it is supposed to be a golden syrupy drink. But I thought with pancakes it should be more maple. We'll see. Let's crack it open. Could talk about it all day. Let's crack it open and let's see what it tastes like, shall we? Looking good. Not pouring as thick as I thought it might do, if I'm being honest. Nope. There you go. Poured a good head anyway. That has poured jet black with a lovely creamy, very creamy tan head. Looks good. Not getting any aromas on the pour, but let's see what it does smell like, shall we? On the aroma, you know, I'm just getting sweet maple syrup. Sweet maple syrup. Well, not getting anything else on the aroma. It's just a sweet syrupy smell. Okay, let's taste it, shall we? Cheers, everybody. It's sweet, so there's a lot of sweetness in there. Not quite as sweet as a pastry stout. A little bit of roastiness in there. Picking up a little bit of coffee, a little bit of chocolate. It's not just sweet. The sweetness is a caramel sweetness that's coming through. So it's caramel sweetness coming from the malts. It must be. It is all giving the illusion of pancakes. Oh, right at the back end now, I am getting that smoky coming through. A little bit of smokiness coming through. It's that smokiness building a little bit, because that wasn't there originally. Yeah, so caramel sweetness first, then your roasty flavours coming through, so a little bit of coffee, a little bit of chocolate coming through. At the back end, I'm tasting pancakes throughout that, and at the back end I'm getting a little bit of smokiness coming through, and then it's finishing off with just a little bit of bitterness. It is quite thin, but the flavours make up for that, because it's quite not complex. It is flavoursome, so that's making up for that thinness. Not getting It says smoky bacon and it's a smokiness. That's all it is. Yeah, do you know what? It's okay. It's tasty enough. It's decent enough. On the back end, and getting that little bit of coffee and chocolate bitterness. It's quite sticky. Feels sticky in your mouth. It is that sort of sweetness, but it's a really smooth pint. Not even a pint. Really smooth drink. Yeah. The aroma is just syrup. That's all the aroma is. Flavour a lot more complex, a lot more going on. So I've got that sweet caramel, a little bit roastiness in there. Like I say, you get the impression of pancakes throughout. That's going on in there. A little bit of smokiness at the back end. A little bit of bitterness with the coffee. A little bit of bitter chocolate. But yeah, it's okay. It's a decent enough. It's tasty enough. It's not their best. But as a one-off novelty type beer, yeah, it's all right. Score-wise, I'm going to score it 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 from Mandy's Beer Reviews. Whatever you're drinking, please enjoy it. Until the next review. Cheers, everybody.